be probably, tradable. Most of the time when Netflix has earnings, it's like always a big do because it always moves like up or down 30 points, right at the open. At least we've got a few points of extra room. So we'll see kind of what's going on over here. But yeah, you can see there's kind of like the lid will be more over in this range. So otherwise, I don't think it's, I think it's definitely playable. Let's see how we pull back on this. But yeah, definitely we want to add this, to the list. Let's take a look here. The market itself is actually gapping up just slightly, after kind of one big down day. I would consider this an inside day. Now, today will be a little bit of a decision day. Now, I will say that the market had a really, really nice rebound into the, into the afternoon for a second, then it dumped off into the close. But we are getting good range both up and down, so that's, important. And I think one of the things that also kind of gave a good sign of yesterday was, we did flush down like 1.5% at the open, and we ended up rebounding a good chunk of that. So there is still some buyers in the market, but overall, not too much to read on it. It's an inside day. We'll see what the decision is today on, which way we go. But I would kind of keep, right, this will be kind of our box for today. We want to trade around yesterday's lows, and then this peak over here. Right now, we're just kind of in penis in between us in this box. If we start to push out of this bad boy, then, we'll see if we can kind of make our way back. But we can't discount this big dump over here, right? And, it really kind of, usually when you pull back, you want to have a little bit more of an orderlier kind of, right, easier pullback. Let's see what's going on over here. Now, there were still there was some good heat yesterday. I thought Meta had a really good day yesterday. You've got a key level here. I think this is pretty much top of the list. Like if you go in on something like this, like that's got a level. So like, when you're looking at these kind of names, like you want to always think like, do I got, things I can trade around? So a red to green on this, like, even though it looks like it's dumped off quite a bit, I wouldn't consider that too much. A red to green on this, and that's a first trigger. I would think that, secondary one would be that, 137.50. That's more of like, right. So you want a first trigger red to green, second trigger 137.25. But remember, like, people that trade around levels are usually pikers. Like you still need to have some type of setup or some type of pattern before this thing, before you can take the trade. So watch out for an MPC. That will be important. All right, let's take a look at the gappers here. This genus the penis is really flying, huh? Maybe that'll spark up some small caps. Genus the penis, man. Just once I want to catch a genus the penis, right? Like Jesus. That is, I wouldn't even consider that's an NPC, but I would consider this more an NRB because it really just came out of nowhere. I don't think we can really play that shit. I'd leave it. I'd leave it alone. This thing's gonna probably get yanked at some point. Look, it squeeze up, sure. I mean, they have some. I mean, you should know what you play, right? That's not really our style of stuff. We'll do it once in a while, but that's not really our thing. This ally has earnings out. That's probably going to be. That's that's not too bad right there. It is a more of a financial stock, but the liquidity is okay in it, and you do have like a range break over here. I wouldn't be opposed to that if it pulls back. Let's see if that has any juice. Cosmo. Look, this is a turd, right? Like all these bounces are going to get faded off. Netflix, I think that's top of the list. If Netflix, whoa. These kind of like layoff news have actually, the stocks have been acting positive to it. Remember, bad news is good news and good news is bad news. And these things are flipping around a little bit, but I'd add this Wayfair in. There's a lot of shorts in this bad boy too. We might get a little bit of a squeeze on that. Add that. China stocks are gapping up. right? So you got PDD gapping up slightly here. After a gap up and a fade, you're coming right back into the zone. Put an alert at 92.75. If it breaks over it, we'll probably be able to kind of get a maybe a little quick baby shred on this. Da-da, da-da. Yeah, let's add PDD 92.75. Let's see what Baba's looking like. You can see Baba's come totally out of range. These things are kind of gapping and sitting around a little bit. They seem to do a lot better when they're ready to get faded, but on the up gaps, they don't have that same juice, if you know what I mean. We okay on this, but let's add it, you know, with the big hairy butt that these things are gapping and crapping, but this gap is only about 1%, so it's not the end of the world on something like that. We can roll with that. Wayfair, I like Mara. So these Bitcoin stocks have stopped at the 9 EMA. Now they're starting to push. I think we keep trading these. You can see you got coin pulled back to the 9 EMA, starting to round a little bit. Forget that one. Netflix, probably that's gonna be top of the list. Hey, this Affirm is sitting on 2 levels of support. So you got 8 to 14. So you almost double up, pull back, you retrace about 20, 25%, come back into 2 levels of MAs, right? And you're starting to round here. This is like, okay, the pattern on the daily looks okay. And then you can use kind of 1270, 1275 as a little bit of a trigger. Let's add that. Roblox acting like a turd. FSLR. So there was a note out yesterday. Since what happened, there was a note out yesterday that all these solar companies were going to be slashing their, you know, supply thingies or whatever, something along that end. So that's what ended up smoking out, you know, ENPH and FSLR. ENPH is at a little bit of a better level. I think FSLR is down quite a few days in a row. You know, you're down 3 days in a row, but I think these are still, you know, I think these are still playable down into the, I think this one's got a better, I think EMPH has got a better crack level. You know, but I think that could just like, we could play this bad boy for the rug like pretty quickly. Let's fuck with this one. I mean, I'd rather do this than, you know, trade UAL or something. Let's roll with that. If it breaks under and starts to build, right? We don't want to just do it for fun. Good. Hot damn. The genus, the penis. Hey, D-Mac. Yeah, I think we'd be good on that one. Man, AA was smoked out yesterday, but it's right back into kind of support, probably a leave alone. Hey, I wonder, we'll watch and see if some of these small guys hold up. You can start to see like there's like a little bit of run in some of these little ones. If you look over here, right? APRN, APPH, even birds, like, you know, some of these are coming back into support. So we'll see if there's a bid in any of these. Like you can see this APPH. This has got a nice chart. You pull back right into the 9 EMA. Now it's already spiked all over the place, but that's like probably the, you know, if you're talking about a little bit of some spec action, you know, that's probably going to be a little bit easier to trade. All right, let's get this thing going, Paples. If I could turn back time. Yeah, let's get the 6 windows going. Hold on, let me switch it up. Cool. If I could turn back time. Wait, Add NVIDIA to the 6 windows, not NVIDIA, Netflix. Let's do this. Fade life, here we go. Yeah. I'm short some ENPH. I'm short some ENPH. I got 226.50. I got some size on it too. We'll see. Meta fading off. Ooh, we need one more. Yeah, I go maybe about 229 on this. AMD looking juicy. Tesla's looking juicy. Watch for the green to red on this Tesla. Ooh, FSLR2 getting a little bit rugged. Ooh, interesting. Look, this Netflix is getting bought up still. It's holding over this breakout line. Hey, Thayer, did you add those tabs in? All right, so now we got a clean level over here. Let's see if this gap fades off here. Ooh, we need a músicas, don't we?